What's up, everyone? This video is about how to get to the Jade Market in Hong Kong, in the Yao Ma Tei area. Okay, so I'm in Yao Ma Tei, Kowloon, Hong Kong, and I'm right outside the Yao Ma Tei MTR station. See behind me? I'll just quickly show you here. Okay, so it says Yao Ma Tei, and this is exit C, and actually so you can see here, I'm just gonna take a video of this here. Okay, so Yao Ma Tei intersects the red line and the green line. Okay, so there's actually two lines that go to Yao Ma Tei, and this is in Kowloon. It's quite close to Hong Kong Island. And again, we're going to the Jade Market. Okay, so first thing is to exit from exit C once you leave the Yao Ma Tei station. And you can actually see here signs up there. Up there it says Jade Market. Okay, so we're going to the Jade Market, and we're going to be going down Nathan Road for some time. And the Jade Market is actually way down that way. It's not actually on this road, but probably it's somewhere that way. In any case, so this video, I'm showing you how to get to the Jade Market. The Jade Market's quite cool. So I took a right out of exit C, and again I'm walking along Nathan Road. And the route is actually easy to do if you follow my directions. I've also written an article about this, how to get there, on my website. And about the Jade Market, it's quite interesting. There's of course jade you can buy there, and you can get pretty good prices for jade. And there's also non-jade things you can buy. You can buy pearls, pearl necklaces, and other just types of jewelry. And one thing to note about the Jade Market is, I mentioned you can get really good prices, but make sure that you know how to judge what real jade is, because I've actually gotten scammed there one time, but thankfully I realized it and I forced the seller to give me new jade. Otherwise I was going to report them. Okay, so continuing on. So we're fairly close to the walk actually isn't that far to the Jade Market, but because there's so much in this area, it can get confusing. So again, just follow my directions. Okay, so on the right is the Bank of China. So you'll be walking past the Bank of China, and again we're on Nathan Road right now. It's one of the biggest, one of the most famous roads in Hong Kong, certainly in Kowloon. You'll be walking past a nice restaurant. Okay, on the right there is a basketball court and some sort of park here. Okay, so once you see the basketball court, you'll know that you'll need to turn right here. In the basketball court area, this is called the Arthur Street Temporary Playground. Okay, and across the street there's a public square street rest garden, so that's actually kind of interesting up there. And this road here is called, not sure if you can tell, yeah, So this road is called Public Square Street, and going to be turning right on this road. Okay. So we were on Nathan Road. We exited from exit C, Yao Ma Tei. Now we're turning right on Public Square Street. Okay, and on the left, coming up, there's a temple. It's either, I think it's a Chinese temple, it might be a Buddhist temple. But in any case, it's a temple on the left, and it's a temple to the Heavenly Empress. So, Heavenly Empress in Cantonese is Tin Hao. Okay. It's actually a nice temple on the left, so you'll be able to see the temple. And coming up here, this road intersecting this road here is Shanghai Street, and we'll be actually turning left on Shanghai Street. Now normally when I would go to the Jade Market, I would just turn left and go straight right now, because I would find that to be much easier. Actually, I'm gonna cross the street here, but I'm gonna cross the street yet again. Yeah, so in any case, just cross the street, but I'm gonna walk along that side of the road. And the reason is that I'm gonna cross the road yet again. Well, I actually need to, because the Jade Market is that way, but basically I would this video might get a bit embarrassing if I walked along this side of the road, because there are basically adult products people are selling, and while I don't have anything against those, it might be a bit embarrassing to have that in the video, so I've chosen to walk on the other side of the road. Okay, anyway, so across the street there's a community center. Okay, so now we're gonna cross the road. So we're gonna be walking along Shanghai Street. So we're going that way. Okay, and we're actually pretty close to the Jade Market. Okay, and actually coming up on the left, it's hard to see. Okay, so anyway, so there's vendors selling stuff on the left. They're selling lots of stuff, but again, I chose not to walk on that side of the road just to make it less embarrassing. Okay, and on the left, this building, there's the Yao Ma Tei Public Library. Okay. I've been there before, maybe 1 or 2 times, this library, so it's not bad. So if you see the library, you should know that you're very close. Okay, so we're still walking along Shanghai Street. Okay, next we're going to be turning right on the next road. And this is an interesting part of Kowloon, I think. Okay, so we're going to be turning right on Consu Road. This is called Consu. See, I'm not sure if that focused well. But anyway, as a random bit of knowledge, a lot of the roads in Hong Kong are named after places in mainland China. And Kansu or Gansu is a province in mainland China. Okay, anyway, so moving on. So we're very close to the Jade Market. We just turned right from Shanghai Street. Across the road there's a fish market, I believe. Place of selling fish and I think other meats. Yeah, the place is selling chicken and duck and other stuff. Okay, so now we've basically walked to one of the Jade buildings, and you can see here sign here. So this, by the way, this symbol, that character, that means jade in Chinese. Okay, and it's kind of cool. They have a sign in several different languages here. Basically, welcome to the Jade Market. And again, this is the character for Jade. Okay, so there's actually two different buildings for the Jade Market. Okay, so you see here, this is Yao Ma Tei Zone B. And there's one right across the street. This is Battery Street. And that's the other section of the Jade Market. Okay, so I'm just gonna walk across just for a few. I'm gonna walk inside this part of the Jade Market for just a few seconds, just to show you what it looks like. Okay, so this is kind of what you'll see. You'll see lots of different types of jade and jewelry and so on and so forth. And you'll have people pestering you to buy stuff. Just realize once you walk in, people will want to be selling you stuff. So you can definitely get good deals here in the Jade Market. Just make sure that you can make sure the jade is real. So if you don't know how to tell what real jade is, I recommend that you find, get a friend who knows how to tell what real jade is. Because I made the mistake of buying, if not fake jade, but they scammed me for, one person did. So thankfully I was able to get like real jade, but if I didn't have someone help me, I would have wasted money basically. Okay, so that's the other side of the Jade Market. Okay, so you could, by the way, if you don't want to take the MTR, you could just show a taxi driver this. But this video is how to get there by the MTR. And again, this is the Jade Market. That's those are the, most taxis should know Jade Market, but that's the Chinese for it as well. And I don't think there's much of a difference between these two sides. They're just basically selling kind of the same stuff. Okay, so here's the other side of the Jade Market. And again, once you walk in, you'll have people pestering you or people trying to sell you stuff. So you can see people sell all kinds of necklaces and interesting stuff. And in the case, this is an area actually I would recommend for more honest sellers. This is my experience. This building, but in any case, so this side seems to be a bit smaller, but yeah. So okay, so now I've just shown you how to get to the Jade Market using the MTR. Okay, so as a recap for this video, I went to Yao Ma Tei MRT station. I'll show you the text here. Yao Ma Tei. So I went to MRT, MTR station, and you leave from exit C, and then you turn right from exit C, and you go along Nathan Street, and then you cross one or two streets while still walking along Nathan Street. Once you see Public Square Street, then you turn right there, and then you're going to turn left on Shanghai Street, and then you keep going, and finally you turn right on Consu Road, or Consu Street, and then finally you walk a little bit, and then finally you should see the Jade Market on your right hand side. And again, it's in two parts. There's two different buildings. Okay, so I'd appreciate if you could like this video. Please subscribe to the channel. Appreciate it if you could share this video with someone else. And finally, if you'd like to leave a comment, feel free to do so. Thank you.